Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasak and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? And you dare come here with his blood on your hands? I cannot understand how Katasak trusted you. He was one of the only ones amongst us to give you his friendship. And now he is dead.
I am sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
That you killed him, there is no doubt. But I do doubt he became the Muttman you describe.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrichteman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I am just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bloodnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiefradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Who will win the vote, in your opinion?
I don't know. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Bloodnid had been victorious, she would certainly...
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone, but you shall fail this time. Can I do anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. Could you accompany me to see? But I see you're already busy with... Did you want anything?
I must leave you.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I regret to inform you that your High King...
And divorced Tire. But why have you come to notify?
Glendan has informed me that...
It is true. I understand that you may... I seek only to bring peace by creating an alliance.
There is something I would like to ask of you. I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon.
Of course. If I become... If you really want to make sure that I win, you will...
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said the first Guardian would have taken it to the grave.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb?
Somewhere not far from here. The entrance to his burial path that leads to it. But beware. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go. Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet en on Milfriedman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas. Because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow their course.
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Armor will no longer protect you! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if we can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, Do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Dertera is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Kefradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterwards.
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are Onol Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
I have come here looking for this crown because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichtem. I swear this to you.
Very well. It is yours. But I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedlug and of our warriors. And I always honor words given to Karams. We will meet again at Dorchad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalem Seg, Karants.
Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off. Bit of poison. is fate!
I've been waiting for you. I've got the crown. The council will soon unite. I must go and win. Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Carant now. Have no fear. I keep my promises.
Congratulations, Deirdre. Teirfredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Carants. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrichteman on my own first. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days, and I will get you inside. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Teirfredi.
Thank you, Deirdre. I'll be there.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time. Unless you'd rather go somewhere else. Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. Could you accompany me? But I see you're... Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Carants, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
There you are, Garance.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon mil Frichtemann has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call on flüchtigen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Milfrichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poison fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be dead.
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monesenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Milfrichtemen cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It is actually some kind of poisoning, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Milfrichtemen is often difficult to understand. Ask Adonegad.
Thank you, Dedra. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes. But I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Kuawalam seg garants.
Goodbye.
My fair cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of Ptolemy and the Coin Guard. Quite brazen, isn't it? That they would send us an emissary after having tried to assassinate me.
The commander must have a solid reason.
That's what I hope. Your Excellencies, we're listening.
San Mateus has been sustaining attacks of unprecedented violence. They can only be the works of the demons.
Really? Demons?
The Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some troops, as well as—
We have the same problem. Our men are becoming exhausted, fighting off endless attacks. We were hoping that, despite our past differences—
How neatly summarized. Our past differences. My dear allies and neighbors, we are deeply saddened by your misfortune. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find the time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything, but remember how urgent it is for this and—
Don't worry about it.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. I hope that you realize how great—
Absolutely, sire. Thank you for—
Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you—
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the...
How marvelous! Tell me.
The sanctuary is heavily protected.
I remember you saying that Vimbar... How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earned the trust of the pretender who...
You really are an outstanding... Tell me, who did you...
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedlug. She's quite the radical warrior.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice.
I was able to enter the
It
sanctuary.
had to be. Oh, how I envy... What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old...
No. In fact, I spoke to an...
Fascinating. And I thought... Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from?
No. By exploiting the Earth so much, and the disease has contaminated us through the water.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So...
He says that the Earth can be healed. That his children... He also said that by healing the Earth...
This is a fascinating revelation. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism.
Yes. He talked about you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted...
I don't think that's what he was...
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made... The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay by sowing the seeds of discord between us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my leave.
Take care, and...
Desade, glad to see, I must admit.
I'm here to listen to what you have to say. So, your emissary...
It's true. Enraged, my men are tiring themselves out, killing them by the dozen. But if nothing is done, they'll I'm convinced that they must believe that the Alliance... I sent a scouting party to find out where they are hiding and take... But I haven't heard from them since. I'm not used to saying this.
Do you know which way they went?
No. Officer Rainhill, the super... She'll be able to tell you where their tracks lead.
Very well, Commander.
Anything else?
I must go.
Naturally. I won't want to hold you back.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts.
Yes.
My men are exhausted. We killed some. Our situation is getting more. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers.
Actually, that's why we're here. Your commander sent me. He's lost.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect. But you wanted to ask me something.
As I said,
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those.
Can you tell me which way?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive. You have to understand. I hope that these men are alive. But those who are here with me now are man. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost, so you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you.
I understand that you're but it is not simply about me saving a. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put.
You hope that you will stop these attacks, but you. Sorry, Your Excellency.
Maybe we can avoid. There aren't many of us, and I.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition. If you can bring it to me, we would.
Do you know where this material?
From your city. It must have been.
Very well.
The three of you, please hurry.
We're departing right. Captain, I must
I refuse. Get us some help, and I'll.
Could you tell me again?
If you.
Do you know?
From your city, New Serene. It must have been.
Very well.
The three of you, please hurry.
We're departing right. I must go. Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Soldiers, are you the ones who were supposed?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you. Here! There are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road.
They must have tried to escape them.
Let's follow them.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the...
They're all dead.
But the cargo is still here.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. Do any of you know how to...
There's a lot of work, but...
The beasts may come back at any moment.
I'm starting right away.
And don't worry. We'll...
Bit of poison on my... Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Bit of poison on my blade. The armor will no longer protect you. Potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you ward off this strength. They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the beasts...
I'm starting...
And don't...
Bit of poison on my... Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!